Hello all, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will talk about device code flow. Now, this is another token grant flow that is very popularly used in thick client applications, where the user sends a request to using the native application to a resource provider. Now, the resource provider is going to send a request to this endpoint called slash device code, along with the client ID and the scope that the resultant token is expected to have. The identity provider says, hey, use a token called ABC123. This is a device code that needs to be authenticated. And along with this, the identity provider is also going to send a verification URI. In this case, it is a static URL, which is microsoft.com/device login. And this particular token, whatever, or it's not a token, but it's a code, whatever is received by the resource provider displays this message to the user saying, hey, go to this particular URL and enter this verification code to complete your authentication. Now, this is something similar to this. So once you enter microsoft.com/device login, you would have to enter your code, whatever you've received. And when you click on next, you will be authenticated, and the scopes that you have that the resource provider has requested for will be done using consent, the typical OAuth flow, right? The authentication happens and there is consent. The user is redirected to the verification URL, which is microsoft.com/device login. The user completes authentication. Once the authentication is complete, in the meantime, once this resource provider sends the message back, it keeps on constantly checking the IDP to check if the authentication is complete. So when the authentication is completed, the access token is received directly by the resource provider. This is typically used in thick client applications where a redirect is not possible. And this is also used in certain situations like your smart TVs and in IoT devices where a redirect might not be possible, but a simple polling is actually a better option.